Hello everybody, welcome to Crafty Soup. My name is Misty. I am here today with a layout process video as part of the Iron Crafter Challenge Hop. And if you want to join in any of the fun for Iron Crafter Challenge, you can hit their Facebook page, links below. This time the hop is all about washi tape, so let's dive in. For my photos, I just picked an older story that I've been trying to finish up from 2022, and this is a Shakespeare class that my daughter was in where she got to do a death scene, and so she was very excited about all of that. Pardon the pictures, I know they're a little icky, but hopefully you'll understand that this is just theater and a class. So I am working with my counterfeit kit this time around, and if you don't know what that is, I'll link you up to that below. And the first thing that caught my attention was a little phrase sticker in there that said something about being messy, and since that fit with the photos, that's where I'm going. Now, when I was thinking about the washi tape challenge, I really thought I was going to do this in thin stripes, which is a very popular card making technique right now. And as I was looking through my pattern papers, I did find a stripe paper that I thought I would just line up all the washi tapes in a row on that paper. But as I was shuffling through all of these things, that blue kind of diamond print caught my attention, and I decided to go with that paper. So I had previously pulled out a rainbow of washi tape because I thought I was going to go with the rainbow stripe idea. And I did also pull out a little bit of gold to go with the kind of theater star aspect of the story. And as I was looking at these papers, I was thinking about whether I wanted to line up the washi tape on that stripe like I had originally thought I wanted to do, or if I wanted to switch over to this darker paper. And I really liked the colors on top of this darker paper. So that is what I decided to do. I changed my plan and shifted gears and moved on with this paper. Which means I'm not doing a rainbow stripe anymore, and I wanted to look through my embellishments first to see what kind of colors I had going on to pick and choose from the washi supplies of things that would make more sense with the embellishments. So I am starting with cutting apart some bits and pieces, and as I put them down on my paper, I thought, oh, they look really great nestled in those little square grids created on the pattern paper. So I am going to emphasize those grids with my washi tape when I get to that part. Okay, with a selection of bits and pieces chosen, I will take a screenshot while I'm filming and save that so that when I remove all that stuff to work on the washi tape, I can put it back where I think it will go. Now, of course, that will shift a little bit as I replace things because the washi tape changes the variety of grids that are there, and you'll see what I mean by that as we move forward. Okay, I have some good colors chosen out of my washi for doing that, and we can move on. I wanted to start this with this gold washi because I wanted to make sure that that had a good place to sit first, and I'm going to use that as a leading line into my photo to kind of emphasize that this is a story and part of a kind of a theater class doing Shakespeare. Now, because there's red in the photos, and I wanted to emphasize some of the red, both with my title and with some of my washi tape. And my title is, they were doing Macbeth in this story, so I used Queen Macbeth's famous line of "Out damned spot." So that is my title there. As I start working with this washi tape, first of all, I had this roll of green washi tape was defective. It had some kind of weird miscut in it, and that was causing the washi tape to tear in unexpected places, like right there, because it was sort of cut inward towards the tape. So I worked my way around all those cuts. You can see my pile of trash off on the left of my mat there. So that was a little frustrating, but I made do, and I am lining up my washi tape with the lines created by the pattern grid on the paper. And I'm not going to do, at first I thought I would do every single grid, but as I started laying the washi tape down and picking and choosing which colors wanted to go in each area and which are going to be on top, which is why I moved the red and the blue out of the way, and which were going to lie underneath, I decided that it would be probably too overwhelming if I did every single stripe. So I pared it down to just a few, and this gold washi tape turned out not to have, it's not actually washi tape, I guess. It's more like some kind of trim. So I'm treating it like washi tape, and I'm adding my own adhesive, and it will go down along there, and I'm just going to pretend that it's washi. Okay, so here is where I have all my stripes. I wanted to make sure that I had at least 3 areas of the red for the rule of 3 in design, and having that be another line that leads into the photos. I just peeled up my background carefully off my mat and went ahead and trimmed off the rest of that tape. Now, if you have washi tape that isn't terribly sticky, and that can happen with some varieties of washi tape, I would peel this up just in a couple of spots and add some tacks of liquid glue. However, as I was working with my tape, all is well, and I didn't need to do that step. All right, I have matted my photos. I have popped them up on some foam. I have adhered my title, and I've glued down all of my embellishments back in their grid. I did move a few things around to fit better in the grid. And I wanted you to notice that part of the reason why I didn't do every single line on this grid is because I needed to leave a little bit of an open space right here for my journaling, which I go ahead and put in so that I don't accidentally cover it up with anything else when I get in the middle of ideas. That can happen to me. So my journaling is down with my favorite white gel pen, and I am ready to move on. Now, here is another idea for washi tape, and I have a whole washi tape technique video that has been one of my most popular videos. I'll link you up to that as well if you want to get more washi tape ideas. But I take a scrap of card paper and I just put down rows of washi. Now, if I'm going to be working with larger punches, because we are going to punch this washi, I will make thicker, fatter rows, and there's that terrible washi tape again. And if I'm working with smaller punches, I'll just use, a single row or just a couple of smaller rows. It depends on the size of your washi tape. But scratch paper with rows of washi tape, and then you can punch it out and create your own little embellishments. And that is what I'm doing. I have a heart punch and a star punch. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I have one other bonus idea that I didn't use on this layout that I will show you. All right, I am getting those little bits and pieces added into my embellishment clusters, which are really just little phrases and icons that go with the story. I've got a book icon. I've got a little phrase that says, yes, exciting, and things like that. So then I realized that gold was very lonely on this layout. It was the only place that the gold was there, and I really do like to work in 3s. And so I'm going to add some more gold, but I want it to be more subtle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down my strip of washi tape. Now, like I said, I know this is trim and not washi tape, but you can cut your washi tape down. You can tack it down to a self-healing mat and cut it with like a craft knife, or you can tack down just one end of it and carefully hold it up and slice down while you hold it in place, and it will start to curl back on you, but because it's low tack, it usually can be uncurled, or you can carefully keep it attached to your fingers as you cut. Now that is quite the process, but it is doable, and I have done it before. So don't be afraid to cut your washi tape thinner if you need something with a slightly different look to it. All right, I have got that gold, quote-unquote washi tape in place, maybe fussing with my little tweezers so that I get a peek of it without it disappearing underneath my photo there entirely. You'll be able to see that in the final photos just a little bit better. And that completes my layout, but here is that bonus washi tape idea that I mentioned. If you space out your original punches a little bit further apart, you can get a second icon image out of these by punching that original shape punch with another punch. Here, I like to use circles a lot, so that's what I'm doing here. So I got another little star embellishment out of this, and I will get one more heart embellishment out of this as well. Now here's where the washi tape didn't go all the way across my shaped punch. Now you can either cover that up with more washi tape or just let it be part of the design there with more of a striped effect to it. So that is one little bonus washi tape idea for you. And again, if you want more, I will link you up to that video. So that wraps up my washi tape video here for you. I hope you will go join the other hoppers on this blog so that you can get lots more washi tape ideas and see how they interpret this challenge. I will be back on Saturday with, I guess that's tomorrow, with another video for you for another challenge. So I hope you will join me then. And until then, have an artful day.